This is Brian, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We're ready to take the lift and get to Operation Mi'ihen. Let's see, okay. Yeah, once the prompt goes up there to take the lift up, we can go ahead and use it. Yeah, this is the type of machine, I guess, that Yevon doesn't like. They call it Machina, but it's basically a machine. Even something as simple as that lift, I guess, is forbidden. Where do you draw that line, though? Now, those are cannons. I guess I could understand that, if they're that worried about destroying each other. I still don't buy that, though.
Curses! Ow! Ugh.
He really hates them, huh?
Chappu. He left the sword Wakka gave him in Besaid. And he fought with an Al Bhed Machina weapon instead.
That's got nothing to do with it. I just hate these sacrilegious contraptions.
And he kicked it wearing sandals, so he broke his foot, right? Now, up here we shouldn't have to worry about random encounters anymore. There are going to be a few people moving around, though, that I can talk to. I'll try to get the dialogue as we go here. Of course, the Al Bhed, if you don't know the language fully, you might not be able to tell. I'll do my best here to decipher what he's saying. I will be the one to finish Sin off. Pretty sure. We will use the ancient Machina to defeat Sin. The Yevon fools, maybe, fools, will something of the Yevon fools will witness something of the Al Bhed. Yeah, I don't know. Once Sin emerges from the sea, we'll commence firing. Our shot should stun it long enough for the Al Bhed Machina to finish it off. We just fired a test shot, and this puppy roars. It near knocked me out. Heck, it probably echoed as far as Luca. Sin's gonna be a huge target. We probably won't even have to aim. And yeah, there's this one other guy here. The cannon got out of place when we fired a test shot. Packed too much powder, I guess. I have to set her in place before the operation. Yeah, they talk about using those until the Machina is ready, but those are Machina too, but yeah, they're talking about a bigger, more powerful Machina. Bustling with activity. Looks like a big cockroach or something. So yeah, they got a whole bunch of sin spawn.
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that. It might be a hopeless campaign, and it might mean defying Yevon. But the Crusaders and the Al Bhed, they're doing their best to defeat sin. They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it? Isn't it?
All right. But I still think Mackinac are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Yeah?
Lady Summoner, there you are. The command center is that way. Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
I don't know if they've said yet, but there are war maesters in Yevon, so yeah, they got at least 2 of them here. We haven't met Keenock yet. We met Micah. Seymour. We're only moments away from commencing Operation Mi'ihen. Spirit's fate hangs on the outcome of this mission. We will do our duty as soldiers and defeat sin this day. Sir! Man, you'd think he'd shut up after 5 times. Or was that 6? Captain just keeps repeating himself. He must be really nervous. It's important to spur my men on every now and then. Maybe I should give them another pep talk to be sure. Maybe try giving a different one? Did anybody else walk past me? I don't think so. I think this is another Al Bhed. Oh no, Crusader. We're inspecting the weapons right now. They're Al Bhed Machina, so we have to be extra cautious. So far so good. I'm gonna run more tests. That merchant's obviously ripping people off. I guess it can't be helped. He's the only game out here. I asked him for a discount. Do you know what he said to me? You're gonna die anyway, so what's the point? What an ass, Awaka. Wonder what that merchant's gonna do when the battle starts. And here they get a kid training. Come on, swing like a man. Do you want to avenge your sister or don't you? I'm gonna beat sin. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat it no matter what. Okay, come on now. Pretend I'm a fiend. Die, die, die. Yep, pretty hardcore. Yeah? What do you want to know? Well, you get a chance for some information here, so I guess I'll read through this. About the cannons. The Al Bhed provided us with these cannons at no charge. Don't get me wrong, I'm no Al Bhed lover, but I've got a little respect for them now. Those cannons have good range. Will give Sin a shower it won't soon forget. About the Chocobo Knights. Only a select few can become Chocobo Knights. You had to be a skilled rider or achieve some combat merit to become one. Captain Lucille is no doubt the best of the bunch right now. I just don't know how that wimp Clasco got knighted. Well, he is good at earning their trust. The Chocobos, that is. About this operation. We've researched Sin's past behavior in planning this operation. Sin often turns up where its Sin spawn are. So we've hunted down the Sin spawn at various places and brought them here to lure it. When it shows up, we're gonna hit it with the Ancient Machina, and it's bye-bye Sin. The Crusaders' responsibility is to lure Sin and immobilize it. The Al Bhed will deliver the finishing blow. I wish it could be the other way around, but as long as we defeat Sin, who cares? Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, that was all. Manawaka is over here.
Monopoly's a great thing. Things are selling no matter what the price. Oops, sorry, I forgot.
Monopoly. It's a fun board game, I would say. Although, I don't know. Towards the end game, it always seems to get a little tedious, I think. I like it early on when there's a lot of property to be bought.
Welcome to O'aka's.
I haven't been purchasing any weapons or armor. I will probably make one exception here. He has some pretty good stuff this time. For one, Avenger, that's not bad. It's got counterattack. But we'll be able to pick some of those up later. Initiative is also pretty nice, but I can't even afford that. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad ring, but it cost a ton. Confused Ward. The one I like here, though, is Stone Touch for Wakka, the TKO. It has a chance of automatically turning an enemy to stone. It's a touch and not a strike, so it's not as high of a likelihood, but it still hits often enough for it to be worthwhile, especially if you're fighting a rather large enemy like the Garuda. It might have 4,000 HP or something like that. But if the Stone Touch strikes and it actually lands, it'll take him out automatically. Now, that's 10,000 still, so that's a lot. It would, I think his discount he would give you, it'd be something like 4,000 if you actually donated the maximum to him. But that would cost 10,000 to donate, and then, you know, another 4,000 to buy it. So if this is all I'm buying from him, I think it's still better than donating to him and buying it. And it did give me the opportunity to equip it automatically.
Operation will begin shortly. Please check all your equipment.
You all right?
Of course not. I came here to fight Sin, but they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are given.
Okay, you get a chance to do something here.
Just doing what they say, it just won't be enough.
I'm gonna make it the way, for one thing, I guess I'll just do this and I'll explain it later, because I don't want to spoil exactly. You can say, yeah, you should be out in the front lines, or guarding the command center is important too. In most playthroughs, especially early ones, I would just go through this because I felt like it was important to tell him, be like, well, you need to do what you're told, you know, it's part of the chain of command. So, this time I'll go with, yeah, you should be out on the front lines.
It's not fair. I'll do something, even if it means bending the rules. That's right. It's not fair.
I think you might need to reiterate it.
I've got to show Luzu what I can do.
Yeah, you might need to tell him that twice.
Got to show Luzu what I...
So, we'll find out what that change is later.
Oh. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Orin. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir.
Tell me, Orin, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work. You know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
That Keenock a maester?
I heard that, Orin. A lot has happened the last 10 years. What were you doing and where?
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Just tell me one thing. Have you seen Zanarkand?
Yeah.
I kinda
There's...
think we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Al Bhed waiting outside to begin the operation at once. The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, each time it seems like they're going to pause dialogues there, and I try to start saying something, and then it keeps going. All right, now they're done. So, yeah, that was Keenock, one of the maesters. And I was going to say before that all started that, yeah, I'll explain the Gata and Luzu stuff once we get to it, and what the other outcome would have been. Kamari still doesn't say anything. There are a couple of treasures we can pick up. The Mega Potion, and you can see back here there's also one hidden. Kind of hidden. Serene Bracer. Who has bracers? Oh yeah, and he doesn't have one with anything yet. So HP plus 5%, and Berserk Ward is better than what he's got. And I might as well go ahead and use my spear levels. Don't have too much to give. Okay. Let's talk to Yuna last, probably.
Go to Yuna. Go to Yuna.
Well, he wants me to go talk to her right away. Yeah, I want to be careful I don't trigger going forward. I think I actually do have to talk to that guy, like he said.
With them here, it's like Yevon authorizes this whole operation. With them here...
I guess we don't have many different dialogue options here.
Anything could happen. Make sure you're ready for combat. Anything could happen. Make sure you're ready for combat.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous.
They all just have one line. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, there's a guy over here too. We have the Ancient Machina. The operation will succeed, I think. Our Machina will prove that Yevon's teachings are not the way. A summoner? I shall this. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Maester Keenock, please.
Will Sin come?
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure, we're going to encourage them to call out to it.
You won't have to. It'll come.
I remembered Orin telling me. Sin is my old man. Sin is Jecht.
So they're gonna electrocute him to force them to call out? But they broke out of the cage. And of course, we've got to fight one of them. Now, there are different targets here. You have the head, the arms, and the body of Sinsbon Gui. Trying to remember if there are elemental differences here. I don't think it has any weaknesses. It'd be nice if I had my A spells, but I don't yet. You do want to take the arms out first, because otherwise they are going to block the body if you try to hit it. But the head can also be a problem because it's going to do a special move once it starts moving suspiciously.
I'll cast a spell at its head.
And yes, as long as you hit it, it stops moving. Walker would also be fine for that. Nice overkill. Just gonna try to get the head taken out here. Got some overdrives built up, so we'll try to use those here. See if I can get 3 in a row. No. Need to have more patience with this one. Yeah, so he can't hit the head. That's fine. We'll spiral cut the body. Pretty good hit there. Let's go ahead and do a grand summon with Ifrit and use its overdrive. I just want to see for sure if I was right about the overdrive stacking up that way, since a grand overdrive or grand summon is automatically supposed to give an overdrive. Otherwise, it just means that what you would want to do is summon him first and use his overdrive, and then dismiss him and then resummon with the grand overdrive or grand summon, because I'm pretty sure you can do that. The arms will respawn also eventually. Of course, unless you just take him out quickly. I don't think the head respawns though. Yeah, he's gonna get quite a few turns in here, but Emperor does still have his overdrive built up though. Go ahead and use the second Hellfire. That should probably come close to finishing this off if it doesn't. And yeah, he's probably going to take effort out now. Well, Demi won't do it. There we go, though. Sorry, Ifrit. Good job, though. Okay, still got 4,000. Learn a new overdrive mode, Warrior. I believe Warrior is just that it's gonna charge every time you do damage to an enemy. Because right now we're on Stoic, which is every time we take damage, it builds up. I think I'll just take advantage of my other overdrive here and just try to get this done quickly. Not necessarily counting on Valor to do like 3,000 damage, but should get at least 2 or so. And yes, we'll use the blast. Overkills all around. But notice, the enemy's not going away and it's not taking us to a victory scene. Here comes Jet. Or Sin.
Let's go!
Fire!
Yeah, the Chocobo Knight job doesn't look very fun there.
Look out!
Just vaporizing him on the beach there. And yes, that Sinspawn is still around and kicking, but Seymour's there.
Stand back, Lady Yuna.
Yes.
So this time, we're gonna have to fight it with Auron and Yuna and Seymour. You don't have the ability to change out party members now, so it's just these three. Seymour does have the spells though. He also has Kira and all the nulls. Well, not all the nulls, I guess. Doesn't have the frost one. I think, though, that's going to be a point where we're going to cut it off. So it would take too long to get through this and watch the rest of the cutscenes. So we'll go ahead and cut it here and finish up this fight tomorrow and see how Operation Mi'ihen plays out. And we'll find out, I guess, if Seymour's going to be a permanent party member. And get a Maester on our side, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow. And we'll catch you next time.